Dahil sabay yung biyahe namin ni na Charles, kailangan namin bumili ng extra na luggage. So he went to Japan on the 20th and kami naman yung flight namin to Bohol was on the 23rd. Sa sobrang busy, hindi na talaga ako nakapag-film ng kahit na ano pa. Pero nag-work pa kami nung gabi ng 22nd and then 23rd, as in super early morning, diretso na kami sa airport. This is my kama. Girl, that is the gimmick. It's like ganyan kalapit. On our first night, wala na kaming lakas para pa so we just tried this restaurant sa katabi lang talaga ng hotel. By the way, we stayed at Travel B, so sa tapat lang siya ng Lightpoint. And this restaurant is open 24/7, so we had to try it out. Ako nagustuhan ko yung order ko, si Papski hindi masyado. So for the next 2 days, explore lang kami ng explore around the area. Hindi kami masyadong naglalabas because masama yung pakiramdam ko. Isa halos yung naging routine namin. Si Papski bababa siya around 10 p.m. Bibili lang siya na maiinom sa 7-Eleven. Bibili niya ako ng siomai because yun lang talaga yung kaya kong kainin. This was him on our second night with beer, coffee, and shop. Pero a few days after, dumating na si Great, so we were able to explore. This is us sa Panglao Cartway. Mas malaki daw yung track dito versus other tracks na na-try nila. And it only cost us 580 pesos for 3 laps. Sila mabilis nilang natapos yung laps nila. Ako hindi. I took my sweet time. Tsaka bagal talaga ako magmaneho. Before nga pala nito, nanggaling na rin kami sa Lubok River Cruise. Tapos dumiretso lang kami ng Panglao para i-try to kasi alam namin magkuklose na siya ng 6 p.m. Nung dumating naman si Great, mas productive na yung araw namin. Mas marami na kaming places na na-explore. Parties nga pala, meron din silang archery and 300 pesos lang siya. So naturally, we had to try it out. Kung plano nyo magbohol, a lot of people would say magstay kayo sa Panglao, but I highly recommend mag-check din kayo sa Tagbilaran. Karamihan kasi sa mga places to visit is around Tagbilaran or madaling puntahan kung galing kayo ng Tagbilaran versus kung galing kayo ng Panglao. Bukod pa doon, hindi nakakainip yung mga biyahe kasi ang ganda-ganda ng view. Like, imagine us traveling, tapos nandyan lang kami sa paligid ng Chocolate Hills, so na-enjoy namin siya habang nagkikwentuhan kami. Ultimate barkada road trip talaga yung atake. Hindi rin problema dito ang sasakyan kasi kung wala kayong dalang sasakyan, may mga makukuha kayong rental for as low as 1,500 pesos for 24 hours na yun. Kung dalawa lang naman kayo at marunong kayo magmotor, maabot lang ng 350 hanggang 400 pesos and pwede pa siyang babaan dun sa nirerentahan namin ng motor. 4 days namin siyang nirentahan ng 300 pesos per day lang. How I wish talaga na hindi ako masama ang pakiramdam kasi pagkatapos namin mag-explore sa mga lugar, after siguro mga 5 or 6 p.m., umuwi na kami kasi nga kailangan ko na uminom ng gamot at but for me, the best time talaga na mamasyal is around 12 noon hanggang 4 or 5 p.m. because yung view sa paligid ninyo, oh my God. It's so beautiful. Napakapayapa rin ng mga driver dito sa Bohol, so hindi problema yung pagka may dala kayong sasakyan. The following day, we were able to enjoy the Naup Adventure. We call this like the adventure day kasi lahat ng mga extremes nandito namin sa Namplinan. Around 2-hour drive to from Tagbilaran, pero super worth it siya. So meron dito minimal entrance, I think 50 or 60 pesos effort. And then you have to pay for the rides individually. Like for example, itong giant swing, kapag dalawa kayo, 800 siya. And guys, itry nyo to. Do not miss this out. I am a strong, independent woman. No one can destroy me. We can do this, baby. So yes, kayo na lang bahala mag-judge based sa sigaw ko kung gaano siyang thrilling. But promise, napakaganda nung view dun sa harapan. Kundi nga lang batbangin siya at nakasaswing kami na malaki. Siguro na-enjoy ko siya. Although, looking back, na-enjoy ko naman talaga siya ng fully. We were supposed to take the plunge. Unfortunately, mahaba yung pila niya and there's no guarantee na makukuha namin yung slot. Kasi maraming nagpapalista pagkatapos kung after, I think, hanggang 5 or 6 lang so siya. Instead of taking the plunge, nag-skyride na lang kami kasi kita rin naman yung view doon from the plunge. We were also in a bit of a hurry kasi 1 hour yung travel from the adventure park going to Mirrors of the World. However, I don't want you to miss out on the view. I know a lot of people are paying para makita yung chocolate hill. And maganda naman talaga siya from the top. Pero iba yung feeling kapag ganitong up close and personal na nakikita mo talaga sila. Ganito yung tipo ng biyahe na gusto namin, yung na-enjoy talaga namin. Yung kaya we prefer na mag-DIY instead of mag-join sa mga tours. Alam mo yung sa utak ko, iniisip ko, I can go down and literally touch once the 8 wonders of the world. Speaking of wonders of the world, we actually went to Sikatuna Mirrors of the World. This was a video taken from the top, which is yung restaurant nila doon. Sobrang ganda, sobrang payapa. Feeling ko yun na yung nagiging tema ng mga lakad ko ngayon. The search for payapang lugar. In fairness sa price dun sa restaurant nila, mura yung pagkain, masarap, very attentive yung staff. We didn't had to wait long. Although one thing to make sure na kapag pupunta kayo dito, magdala kayo ng cash. Actually, most parts of Bohol, kailangan may cash kayo. One of my favorite highlights here is yung feeding namin do sa bird do sa taas. I think alaga siya nung may-ari, I'm not sure. But this is one of the most favorite attractions pagdating sa Bohol. Ang dami ditong Instagrammable spots, promise. This is our second time here and ang dami nang nadadagdag. Hindi rin kami masyadong nakapag-picture, although marami na kaming picture dun sa previous na visit namin. But this is the first time na nakita namin siya ng may lighting because the last time we went, around 3 p.m. yon. So, sobrang init at wala pang My suggestion is, pag pupunta kayo dito, pumunta kayo ng bandang 4 or 5 p.m. Kumain muna kayo sa restaurant tapos pababa kayo. Kasi nakakapagod pag galing kayo sa baba tas saka kayo aakit ng restaurant. And just like that, kailangan na namin mag-impact. Pero 10 p.m. pa naman yung biyahe na. So, Saturday morning, after breakfast sa hotel, we decided to explore yung iba't ibang malls na meron malapit dun sa pinag-stayan na. Kinailangan ko rin kasi bumili ng extrang maleta kasi sumobra yung baggage na. Around lunchtime, after checking out, nagpunta kami ng South. And then Great and Jobert had to drop us off sa Panglao. Kasi sila naman magfa-float. They're taking the ferry papunta naman sa While waiting for our flight, we were able to try out itong Luna Tiger Spa. And medyo pricey siya, but girl, I'm telling you, ang sarap. Iwan na lang namin yung maleta namin doon sa Tiger Spa and then we explored Panglao. This is the first time na nakapunta kami dito sa Panglao na as in itong tabi ng dagat. And then we understood why a lot of people would say na mas maganda ang Panglao versus Boracay and Galera. Sobrang chill na mga tao, pwede ka mag-inom doon sa set. Walang nag-overselling or lumalapit para mag-offer ng bars or services nila for massage. So after namin ma-experience, we decided na babalik pa rin kami.